Welcome back, trainers. The Shady Knight here, your friendly rival, back with another recap video. This one going over the Ultra Unlock weeks, and the first one being Rayquaza. I love Rayquaza. He's so cool. At Dragon Flying, Green Serpent. Oh, he's just so awesome. So nostalgic, and such a cool Pokemon. Now, looking at Rayquaza, he is a Dragon and Flying type Pokemon. So with that being said, I'm going to throw a graphic up right here by Legends. Legend is awesome. They also make graphics for every event in Pokemon Go. But as you can see here, that Dragon and Flying is double weak to Ice. So the best counters right here are all Ice, obviously, besides that Mewtwo. But Mewtwo can learn Ice Beam, so since Mewtwo is such a heavy hitter, he still sits in that lineup. Um, but yeah, what I have here is a clip of 3 people taking him down, including me. So this is just letting you know if you have a pretty decent lineup, you can definitely take him down. He is one of the easier ones to take down since he does have the double weakness to ice. If you have 3 people with all ice people, you're definitely going to be able to take him down very easily. Even with two people with all ice counters is going to be able to burn him down very, very fast. You can see my lineup is pretty mixed here, but I am level 40, so all these guys are really, really high. And we're still able to easily beat that 300 second timer. But as you can see on the left, I did a total of 81 Rayquaza raids. Now, I'm ashamed to say I only caught about 68 of those, but I did get about 5 shinies out of the 81 total, which is not the greatest rate, but I will say it was over 30 raids before I actually found a shiny. But it still does keep that rating of about 1 in 20, that 5% chance that it will be a shiny. Doing 81 is a little overkill, but Dragon is one of my favorite typing in the game, so I went really, really hard with him because I really wanted that black aesthetic for that shiny Rayquaza because it's just so cool. And because I did so many, I was able to get that one perfect, that 100% IV, which was just max attack, max defense, max stamina, which is about a 1 in 216 chance, I believe. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but a extremely rare, more rare than the shiny. You can see that shiny pop up right here. It just looks so cool, especially when you make him your buddy and he's following you around way high in the sky. He just looks so cool. And just keep in mind, when you get a shiny like that, you just want to pineapple him just like I did here for the extra candies because it is a guaranteed catch. So yeah, you don't have to worry about him running away. He wasn't the greatest stats, but still a shiny. And so, like I said, I do have 5, and I'm very happy. I probably won't be rating that much, but I will be rating at high amounts in the future. But I was not about to not get a shiny Rayquaza. So here's my 2191. This one right here is the CP level of the 100% IV. And this one can run, and legendaries, as you guys know, can be super feisty and super scary and can run from you all the time. So I got super lucky in catching this one. My palms were sweaty, but hey, I didn't vomit with my spaghetti. I got that 100% Rayquaza. Going into the good stuff though, the battles. So for Premier League, I powered up the Lapras, and man, I am not disappointed at all. The only part that I'm a little disappointed is if you guys saw there in a glimpse is I have a shiny Lapras that I am powering up to replace this one. But Lapras was a big investment, and I think on that card hard because she is so good. Right now I'm rocking Ice Shard as a quick move, Surf and Skull Bash. I'm backing it up with Gallade because its biggest threat right now is a Machamp, since Ice is weak to fighting. So if I see Machamp, I can switch out to Gallade, which is Psychic and Fighting. That Psychic being able to burn down that Machamp. And then I have Clefable as a staple. Some of you may laugh, but Clefable has been awesome. Clefable is a charm user. She is a fairy type Pokemon now. And man, that charm just digs into anything because it is one of the hardest hitting fast moves in the game. And you'll see here in a second that she just melts through anything she attacks, no matter what the resistance is. And I am rocking Meteor Mash and Psychic on her. Meteor Mash for any opposing fairies, that being Clefairy or Togekiss or a Gardevoir, Gallade sister. And then on my Gallade, I have Leaf Blade, which is pretty spammy, and then Close Combat for a fighting move. But other than that, The Glade and the Clefable here are shiny. I almost have a whole shiny Premier team, which is why I'm excited to power up that shiny Shadow Lapras I did have in the back there. It is a Shadow version of a Lapras, which I'm totally fine with, because as you'll see in some of the videos here, Lapras is a freaking tank, and she can take hits all day. And so having that lower defense but higher attack is definitely worth it. And you can see I'm here in this first battle with a Machamp, so I immediately swap out into Delayed, because you can see his fast move Confusion, that Psychic is good against fighting, just eats into him pretty hard. He switches into Gyarados. Now this isn't very good. I think I'm throwing a Leaf Blade here to see if I can draw out one of his 2 shields. See if we get a shield here. We do get the shield, which is super good. Now I'm just trying to do damage. Maybe I can get another or a Leaf Blade off. Doesn't look like it. Crunch. Okay, that's definitely going to take out my Glade. That's okay. I'm going to go back into Lapras here. And I don't know if I want to Surf. Gyarados is strong. It is kind of a glass cannon, though. So I think I'm just going to tank whatever he's going to throw. Yep, I can. Water is going to be resisted by my Water and Ice Lapras. Yeah, so I'm just going to go for the farm down here, see if I can save energy for the next Pokemon, see if I can save my shields for whatever they have in the back. That's alongside that Machamp. Yep, definitely going to go for the farm down. See, it is a little spicy there, but man, Lapras is just so tanky. She can tank anything. So just going to go straight for the Skull Bash. Skull Bash is nice because anytime you get it off, it always raises your defense. So even if they shield, which they do here, I do raise my defense. Doesn't matter. I switch out into that Clefable, and you can see how much damage that Charm does. And it's not super effective to this Machamp at all. Look how much damage it does. And they switched into Garchomp. Not exactly sure what they were doing here. Garchomp is Dragon Ground, and Dragon is weak to Fairy. And you can definitely tell I'm a Charm user by how hard I'm hitting him, because that is super effective, and I just melt this Garchomp. Poor Garchomp, still one of my favorite Pokemon. Not a smart move on their part, but hey, GG's to that Garchomp. Switching back to that Machamp, I know it's coming out, so I just immediately throw that Psychic and burn that Machamp, and that is game 1. This team is super awesome. I am just ranked 4, but man, I am loving this team and can't wait to get that shiny Shadow Lapras in there to have a all shiny team going into this Premier Cup. And yeah, so next battle here, going in, leading with Lapras. All right, we're met with a Cloyster. Pretty good matchup. He is Water Ice, so it's an exact same typing matchup. But Lapras is going to be a bit tankier. If I remember right, I could be wrong. They're both pretty tanky, but Lapras is just so chunky. Oh man, I don't know what they were thinking there. They were probably expecting a Surf, so they probably weren't expecting that. And I raised my defense, so definitely going to resist any ice moves. So you can see how tanky Lapras is. Skull Bash is making her that much more tanky. Not even going to shield because it's either a water or ice move again. Not even doing anything to me. Don't know if I can farm down, so I'm just going to go for another Skull Bash and raise my defense even more in preparation for the next Pokemon, which will be, alright, a Blaziken. Not exactly a smart choice. Okay, yeah, I think they saw that, and they left. So game 2 in the bag, not bad. Going right into the next one. GG's to that trainer. Some matchups just aren't very good. It's the downside of only picking 3 Pokemon, but it always keeps it spicy. You never know what Pokemon people are going to pick. So going into a Whiscash here. Whiscash is a king of Great League. Going up to Ultra League, though, not so great, especially against that Lapras. That Ice Shard just digging into him already. And you can see his fast move just isn't doing anything to my Lapras yet. Not even worried about shielding here. Saving my shields. Building up. I think I want to use a Skull Bash since I'm not taking any much damage. Just kind of build my defense for the next Pokemon that may come out. Yep, gonna go ahead and throw that Skull Bash. Not sure if they're gonna shield here. I don't think it'd be smart. Yep, doesn't shield. Burn down the Whiscash. Comes out a Magneton. Okay, so this is not good because Electric is good against water. If that's a Discharge, okay, yep, I definitely want to block that. That was not good. Didn't need to throw to Surf here. Not sure what I was going for. Okay, do get a shield out of it. Not bad. Alright, and I do switch out. Smart move here. And you can see Charm just digging into Magneton. I love this Clefable. Don't punk my Clefable. This Clefable puts in work. Out comes a Beedrill. Beedrill just had a Community J. I'm not exactly sure what his Community Day move was. X-Scissor, Bug move, not very effective. And I'm just going to charm down this thing. I honestly didn't need to throw that. I could have saved it for the next Pokemon and just farmed down with Charm and save that energy, but I do get a shield there, so that's good. Don't need to worry about shielding anything because it's not doing very much damage at all. And I should be able to beat him down. Barely getting one more charm off, taking another chunk out of that Magneton before I go down. I'm going to Glade here and see if I can burn him down. Probably going to be a discharge here. I think I can eat one or two of these. Yeah, well, I can probably eat two. So I'm able to burn down with that shiny Glade, guys. Game 3 in the bag. Man, these PvP matches are freaking fun. So going right into the next battle here. Still leading with that Lapras. I will be leading with Lapras for this full set. Let's see what we have here. Togekiss. So this is why I have the Clefable in the back. But I do have Ice Shard. Ice is good against flying, so I should be digging into it yet. You can see there's a switch there. They switch into Lucario. I could have switched into Glade there. Because Lucario's fighting and Confusion would have dug into him a little bit. And since he's fighting, he would have resisted all the power punches. But Clefable being the tank she is, she can take those hits. That power punch does add up, but Lucario is just not very tanky and can't take those hits. Doesn't last very long. Throw that Steel immediately at the Togekiss. Steel is super effective to Fairy. See if I can get it through. Get the shield. Super good. That's okay. We're just in a charm battle here. She's going to farm me down, but that's okay. I did a massive amount of damage with those quick moves. So I'm going to go back in with my Lapras and see if I can farm her down with Ice Shard, or maybe even throw one Surf. Good shield there. Ancient Power is Rock, which is good against Ice. Going to go for a Skull Bash here. Raise that defense against Swampert. Swampert can have Earthquake, which is pretty scary. It will take 2 Earthquakes to take down my Lapras. Goes for a Hydro Cannon. Not bad. Nice call on not shielding. Switching to my Glade. See if I can get that Leaf Blade off. Swampert is Water and Ground. Water and Ground are both weak to Grass, so if I can get a Leaf Blade through, that thing will just melt. Let's see if they shield this down. Nope, goes through, and I immediately melt that Swampert. Go back in on the Togekiss, and Glade finishes it again for Game 4. Oh man, this team is so spicy and so fun. I am so excited to climb with this team back up to that rank 8, rank 9 area. So going into the next battle, Lulu. Let's see what we start with here. Alrighty, starting with Lapras again. Into a Scizor. Okay, this is a little interesting. Let's see if we can build up energy and see if they swap into anything. Now, Night Slash is something that Scizor always seems to carry in PvP. Has a chance to raise your attack and is very, very spammy. See, you can see they get it off very, very fast. Doesn't do that much damage, so I'm going to try to save my shields here. See if I can get a Skull Bash off. I'm assuming they're going to shield here since they're trying to buff the attack on the Scizor. Try to keep him alive as possible. So I do get a shield there, but I do get my defense up. So I'm comfortable staying in here for a little longer. These Night Slashes are adding up though. I don't know what's in the back, so I don't want to burn my shields. Let's see if I can burn another shield here. This honestly is not going to do that much damage since Steel resists water. I switch out and catch a Night Slash, which is actually very, very good. Clefable does not care about that Night Slash since Fairy is good against Dark. So, burn down that Scizor, was able to conserve my Lapras, and in comes a Muck. Okay, this is good. Muck is Dark, so Charm is going to dig into him pretty good. But it is Poison, which is also good against Fairy, so I am going to have to shield anything he throws at me, and he does shield that, so I don't know what he was thinking there. I got a little lucky there, and in comes a Gyarados. Alright, I'm looking very, very good here because I have a fully healed Glade in the back. I do have Lapras, which can wall Gyarados too. Didn't really need to shield that. Kind of just think I'm flexing here. Oh, I did want to get a Meteor Mash off just to dig into it a little bit more. And burn that shield. So now it has no shields. Charm did a lot of damage to it, so I can come back in with my Lapras. Shield this up. And get a Surf off to finish it off. Okay, perfect. I definitely could have just finished with Glade here. Glade, I don't even think saw any action in this battle, but easily take the win. not a bad set of 5. Definitely a team that I'm going to go really hard in and fly up the ranks with. I'm going to try and get that ranking up. I started a little late here, but hopefully you guys enjoyed these battles. Hopefully I got a good reward here. A Galarian Zigzagoon, not bad. I do need to get an Obstagoon in here for PvP. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know what you liked. Let me know if you like the raids, if you like the PvP, some opinions on the PvP side. And yeah, thanks guys.